Hey YouTube, I'm the Tall Nerd, welcome back once again. And if you follow comic books at all, then you've probably heard of DC Rebirth. It's their new initiative to take the place of the New 52, same timeline, all that kind of stuff, just some changes, some storyline changes, and more importantly, some tonal changes to the DC Universe. And I want to talk about that today, and there will be spoilers for DC Universe Rebirth that I just showed you, and also some other things, but we'll get into that. Just be warned. So the basic idea, the basic sort of big plot element for DC Universe Rebirth is the idea that the post-crisis DC Universe was replaced with the New 52 DC Universe thanks to Dr. Manhattan from The Watchmen. Who, for reasons as yet unexplained, decided to just show up and screw around with the DC Universe. We don't know why, but we're about to find out. Because tomorrow, a new series, or the first issue of a new series, is going up for sale. A series called Doomsday Clock, which promises to further explain these big plot points. And I'm really excited for that. I can't wait to see how they bring this together, how they bring the Watchmen characters into the main DC universe, and how they interact with other people. That being said, I'm also very nervous because, so, this is my copy of Watchmen. I just got this in the last few months, and just read it for the very first time in the last few months. And the fact that I have now read Watchmen makes me very nervous about this storyline, because Watchmen as a book is wonderful, it's fantastic, but it also feels very complete. I mean, you can write more stories in the Watchmen universe, but you don't need to. You've already told the one that needs to be told. You don't need prequels, you don't need sequels. It stands on its own, and it stands beautifully. So the idea of bringing those characters from that completed story into the DC universe kind of scares me, because I don't know what's going to happen. You know, there are lots of cool ideas that you can toss out there, like, oh man, what would happen if Dr. Manhattan, fights Superman? And yeah, that's a cool question. It's a cool thing to contemplate, but it's not something that I need the answer to. Like, it's not something that I need to read a comic about. So I guess I'm just worried that the versions of the Watchmen characters that show up in the main DC universe aren't going to be quite the same characters that show up in Watchmen itself. And don't get me wrong, I don't think that this is going to ruin Watchmen. It's just going to ruin the story. No. No matter what comes out in this first issue or all the issues after of Doomsday Clock, Watchmen will still be here. I will still have this exact copy. I can go back and read it anytime I want. Nothing, not one word or line will be changed. So Watchmen will be just fine. It won't be ruined by the fact that we're adding more to the continuity. But seeing characters that I like and seeing characters that are very interesting being thrown into a world where they might not be done justice, that just doesn't rub me the right way, I guess. I mean, like I said, it doesn't come out until tomorrow, and I'm very excited to see what happens. But let's just call it cautiously excited, cautiously optimistic. And until I can actually read it, which I'm going to as soon as physically possible, there's not much more to say. I'm excited, nervous. Hopefully it's really good. And if it's at all like this, it's going to be. This was awesome. I'm fully expecting Doomsday Clock to also be awesome. we'll wait and see. So, what do you guys think? Are you excited for the Watchmen to show up and to get more explanation about DC Rebirth? Do you think, no, the Watchmen should just be left alone, leave them in their own universe? There's no reason to have them show up anywhere else. Yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I cannot wait for this comic to come out. Have a great day, guys.